Pants on the ground, looking like a fool with your pants on the ground, with the bowl in your mouth, head turned sideways, walking down with your pants on the ground. Get it, pants on the ground, looking like a fool with your pants on the ground, with the bowl in your mouth, head turned sideways, walking down with your pants on the ground. Get it.
Haters hating shady, cause I'm winning the game. Such a shame with the whole crowd looking the same, with the low pants dragging and sagging on down south. What's that about? Why the hell's there gold in your mouth? No, I don't give a damn about your little sideways cap. Symmetry is overrated, son, everyone knows that. So here's a belt, pull your pants up higher than knockers, cause nobody wants to see the Power Rangers boxers.
Pants on the ground, looking like a fool with your pants on the ground, with the bowl in your mouth, head turned sideways, walking down with your pants on the ground. Get it.
It's such a travesty with your pants, you see, they're too low. You gotta bring them up because you look like a fool.
There's gold in your mouth and you're trying to be hip, but your pants are so loose that ooh, you're gonna trip. So this is my plea, my prayer, my call. How could you be so pantsless?
Pants on the ground, looking like a fool with your pants on the ground, with the bowl in your mouth, head turned sideways, walking down with your pants on the ground. Get it up.
Expelliarmus, aguamente, lumos, imperio, stupefy, ridiculous, reparo, incendio, Wingardium Leviosa, protego, totalum, confundo, crucio, axio, and expecto patronum. Jealous. Ooh, ow. Ooh, jealous. Ooh, ow. Ooh.
I don't want to get fat.
Sound good.
Everything, Jack!
There's never nothing, no, nothing that's not, because if there was ever something, brother, it would be not. There's never nothing, no, it's quite the contrary. Get down for these big Ethan Newberry.
There's never nothing. Don't ever question me, fool, whether it's double, triple, or quadruple, negative 2. There's never nothing. Doesn't look like I give a damn. I'm telling you, there's never nothing, man.
There's never nothing, no, nothing to say. Today I may relate, display another day. There's never nothing. I don't even know why, but I'm the safest 5 person the day I die. There's never
Some about Fridays with a bag of black, 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 Some about Fridays with a bag of black,
Ignore those M&Ms, cause I feel more hatred than Eminem. They dump bleach on all the Snickers, steel wires in every Twizzler. Do you like your now and laters filled with nuts from all the haters? Don't let me see that Tootsie Roll, because it's laced with crack.
There's raisins in your apple
on Halloween.
object? Sound kinda whack, what you trying to do? Give kids parents a heart attack? I think you've gone too far. What kids about the candy, who you think you are?
Don't make assumptions, Toby. You might learn something, Toby. If you knew about conspiracies, you know the government's trying to rule minds with candy consumption, Toby.
Sounds like you're paranoid, your argument is not in void.
No, I'm telling you, they're watching this. So they can't. Tell me this is wrong.
Okay, now I'm annoyed. There's no anthrax in your Snapple, no razors in your apple.
Oh, you wanna bet?
Yeah, sure, I'll take it. God dang it!
There's razors in your apple.
On Halloween, Halloween,
There's anthrax in your Snapple.
on Halloween, Halloween.
The only thing you got to know is all of your candy's got to go.
'Cause there's razors in your apple.
On Halloween, Halloween, on Halloween.
You're such a retarded when pointing the bike. You are numb, I am a Wally's right. You're a dill hole. And obviously still living with your mom and dad like me. Go with Christ, bro.
I lobe your insides.
Airsoft's so stupid, you can like lose eyes. They should be banged everywhere. We came, we saw, we concurred. Why I didn't born to enjoy the 80s. Catwoman's alley in the game, go save sheep. Wow, once this guy sucks crap and crappiest, but now he sucks crap. Dreams becomes to nightmare. Love the part, or I love all part. My ears hurt. Why does this get top rated? I listen to the song, but I never know the name of it. Don't dislike just to be a troll. Your mom's a wild fool. If you dislike this video, I dislike you. And the one person that disliked this video is screw. You guys are creepers. You guys are so clever. I love Selena, nah, I don't like Justin Bieber. The biggest message Mo God has ever be sent. Megan is most hotter than her. No offense. I bet people are wishing he pulled his trousers farther down. Who whacked this again? Never back down. Pathetic game, pathetic graphic. Oh my goodness, what did just happen? Number 17, Drew Me On. Can you a happy, cheerful songs? I feel depressed, my boyfriend and I broke up. Oh my god, I'm dying to buy your album. Nice is awesome, you gotta be kidding me. Take it off, spare us the agony. This is the okay bad movie that is okay bad. Awesome, how he, she, that, respect. Making out, now makes the babies. Is the back sound man? I'm not a Navy, women are hatters. Please don't be racialist, I'm gonna shirt bricks. I'm that exited. Hate it when you tell a chick that she is pretty, and she doesn't even acknowledge it. Like they already know they're pretty. And some girls are just full of themselves. And I don't like it. Thumbs up if you're listening to this because don't is me though. YIAY,
Keep replaying this video.
I love this version. Bro, ain't good. This is better. Better than Beatles. Much better. I remember I was in a farm and it was private property. So I ran the gas, said you little fuckers wait for the cops, so I run my homie. Goes the other way, I jump into someone's backyard, the dog's chasing me. I can't get in the cops came and they said, what you doing? I said, just waking home. Hey haters, don't be jelly, you're pretty and nice, you're like Justina better than you. Just letting you know, I'm surprised your parents didn't ban you from watching Not Justine, cause you're so ugly. Priests, only God, the bolt of birds. You, get out of her, you piece of jerk. All of you are no like.
Oh my god, I just can't stop crying.
No, love it together, now you're still the Gerd Big Daisy.
Ja.
Humans were apps once, guys it was just a bow. Okay, but takes his codes can't get old. Thumbs up and copy paste and every. This is the best song ever. Such a surprise, and I'm C. Ryan. I died to laugh, R2 left Zion chase pot. I'm really not in heater.
So funny but so beautiful either.
Your grammar sucks so much, and your English is so bad, and it's making me so sad. Your grammar sucks so much. He's this awesome raping, and he is hot. This video made my Brian rot. That's what he gets for rapping boys. Oh my god, that is just hilarious. Laying in bed, listening to thunder, crack, and rain dance on my Wando. Oh, Miley, your grammar sucks so much, and your English is so bad, and it's making me so sad. Your grammar sucks so much. Digesting, she's is beautiful. She eyes melt my heart, she is butterful. The blonde person is a girl or a man. And don't stop raping Eminem. This was stopping, this is stoiping. what found this much more enjoying? Won't you job? I'm a boots a fan. A worse supposed to be intelligent? Your grammar sucks so much, and your English is so bad, and it's making me so sad. Your grammar sucks so much. It looks completely different.
iPhone 5.
Now I'm playing this as thinner.
iPhone 5.
It's got a slightly bigger screen,
iPhone 5.
and it even comes in green.
That's a lot.
We gave it LTE,
iPhone 5.
a higher monthly fee.
iPhone 5.
It's for all the hips and snobs.
iPhone 5.
They don't bring back Steve Jobs.
Way too soon.
Download all your favorite apps.
iPhone 5.
Well, except for Google Maps.
iPhone 5.
Get all the girly digits.
iPhone 5.
But it still don't come with widgets.
iPhone 5.
We flip and change the plot,
iPhone 5.
so it don't work with all your products.
iPhone 5.
We made a new commercial,
iPhone 5.
but it's not that controversial.
iPhone 5.
It's got a really fragile face,
iPhone 5.
so you'll need to buy a case.
iPhone 5.
Sure, the camera's even iller,
iPhone
but you'll just use the Instagram filters.
iPhone 5.
The battery is irreplaceable,
iPhone 5.
and the phone is quite traceable.
FBI.
They saw the women holler,
iPhone 5.
and it costs $400. People just stop being rude. That I've been playing guitar, I play better than you, and why I have 12 years, and I see no tears. This that go-getter track right here. Nothing else comes even remotely close. If you don't like her, you want to be a Joe. Oh my God, I can hear raping paper. It was good till the kids started raping. Goodbye, you was very much cool.
Like if you're off work, collage, or school.
So inspirational. But when this game is sale, why so disliked? Retorted female. Your grammar sucks so much. When your English is so bad, and it's making me so sad. But it's my birthday.
This Christmas I wanna give you my heart.
I wanna give you my girl.
But not if you can't tell rapping and raping apart.
It's a very fine line.
This Christmas I wanna give you my heart. But not if you can't tell rapping and raping apart. So brush up on your grammar, 'cause that's a damn good start.
Merry Christmas. Bernas.
Look me in the eye, you know that one word I've been trying to tell you, that I won't back down. I guess you got me confused with somebody who loses, 'cause I won't back down. Look me in the eye, you know that one word I've been trying to tell you, that I won't back down. I guess you got me confused with somebody who loses, 'cause I won't back down. Look me in the eye, you know that one word I've been trying to tell you, that I won't back down.
No, I'll never back down.
Guess you got me confused with somebody who loses, 'cause I won't back down.
No, I'll never
Look
back
me in the
down.
eye, you know that one word I've been trying to tell you, that I won't back down. Guess you got me confused with somebody who loses, 'cause I won't back down.
799, nothing, no, nothing now. Because if there was ever something, brother, it will be now. 799, nothing, no, it's quite the contrary. Break it down for these bad disease and Newberry.
799, nothing. Don't ever question me, fool. Whether it's double, triple, or quadruple, negative 2. 799, nothing. Doesn't look like I give a damn. I'm telling you, there's never nothing to say.
799, nothing, no, nothing to say today. On my birthday, to play another day. The 799, nothing, I don't even know why. But I'm gonna say these 5 words to the day I die. Your grandma sucks so much, and your English is so bad, and it's making me so
mistletoe, the mistletoe, the mistletoe, and no menorahs. Mistletoe, the mistletoe, and no menorahs, please. Thanks.
Your Christmas time and time to give. Let people go, they're going to see it. Then it gets the snow, in the snow, better get a snowman and you want to go.
It's another Christmas miracle, just like the one we had a year ago. So bundle up, babe, and cuddle up, babe, I'll meet you under the mistletoe. It's another Christmas miracle, just like the one we had a year ago. So bundle up, babe, and cuddle up, babe, I'll meet you under the mistletoe.
Your grandma sucks and I am ferocious. Your spelling's atrocious. Your grandma sucks, we gotta make it right. Let's fix it tonight. I apologize.
Nope.
Apologize?
Nope.
You are talented.
I just unsubscribed. Interesting. Are you some kind of Guinness?
I know my mom and she is also a woman. My internet turns off at 11 Easter. Obama is a liar and horrible police. It's a lot of idiotic and loser of human faith. I've been reading all morning so far. It's been great.
RTR have it just to we, and our RT it is to win our meat. RT.
Your grandma sucks and I am ferocious. Your spelling's atrocious. Your grandma sucks, we gotta make it right. Let's fix it tonight. Age really doesn't matter, as long as she ain't like looking like she a baby of something. As long as she looking like she the red day, she the red day, she the red day. As long as she looking like she the red day, she the red day, she the red day. As long as she looking like she the red day. The way it sounds when they chew is just disgusting.
I am offended, Ted.
Your voice is so ugly. I like the Toby that does not cues. I'm sorry to say, but your pick our cruise.
My heart skipped a beat.
And do you know how to rate music sheet?
I'm the type that if I'm walking past, I see a man, being I'm a woman, I'ma stop it. And to gap, if I would go to jail, I mean, you're gonna hit someone your own way. I mean, I ain't never hit a girl, not even my little sis, and I never will, cause that proves I'm a real man. You can laugh cause I got respect for a girl, it's okay. It's whatever, true.
Your grandma sucks and I am ferocious. Your spelling's atrocious. Your grandma sucks, we gotta make it right. Let's fix it tonight.
You're never making any sense, cause you never read your own comments. Never use the dictionary once, cause your grammar sucks. You never think it's serious when you never use a period. Never started English 101, cause your grammar sucks.
I would break his head off, and you're in collage. What will happen if the world didn't have smudge? Very good, I ration, I'm a deep arrested.
Love you so much, you are my inspiration.
A lead man for peace, for God's sake. Okay, you would say a not lot love, but not hate.
Sorry for your parents having this tarted. Oh my god, you autist.
Are you mentally retired? Ew, she's disgusting.
Inside Apple booklet destruction.
Was you seriously can't make an intro like don't? Young rapers, take notes.
You're never making any sense, cause you never read your own comments. Never use the dictionary once, cause your grammar sucks. You never think it's serious when you never use a period. Never started English 101, cause your grammar sucks. Making any sense, cause you never read your own comments. Never use the dictionary once, cause your grammar sucks. You never think it's serious when you never use a period. Never started English 101.
That's almost 100.
I like a itty bitty teeny tiny barely bouncing butts. I prefer petite little baby buns, no ifs, ands, or buts. Get it? If you got a rockin' booty, hey, that's fine with me. I just wanna sing about those butts that you can barely see. Saw a little girl at the gym doing squats. Didn't know many, but it looked like lots. Look a little closer, she was holding weights, not itty bitty dumbbells, more like 8s or 10s or 12s or ooh, good damn. She was holding 20 in each little hand, and I thought maybe that's why her butt's so small. Metal with the pat till there's nothing at all. I like them itty bitty teeny tiny barely bouncing butts. I prefer petite little baby butts, no ifs, ands, or buts. Do you get it? If you got a rockin' booty, hey, that's fine with me. I just wanna sing about those butts that you can barely see. You can barely see.
I'm standing under mistletoe, waiting for some chicks. I'm standing under mistletoe, waiting for some chicks. I'm standing under mistletoe.
That song loops forever, and it's yours for free.
This is a song for the haters.
Every single one.
This is a song for the haters.
To all my haters, I got something to say. You're goddamn right, I got something to say. Ha! I've been hearing you running your mouths. It's my turn to talk, cause
This is a song for the haters.
y'all gonna love this.
This is a song
Here we go.
for the haters.
3, 2, 1. I'm sorry, haters. I'm sorry, haters. Why? Haters, why do you hate me, haters? What did I ever do to you, haters? 40 servings. Yeah, a heartfelt apology. Checkmate, haters. Broken barriers, bounded by the bomb beat. Buildings are broken, basically I'm bombarding. Casually create casualties. Canceling cats, got the canopies collapsing. Detonated diamond dank daily. Doing no. Furious, fat, fabulous, fantastic. Flurries of funk felt feeding the fanatics. You've got great global goods, and glorious. Imitators idolize, I intimidate in an insane state, all arise in an irate state. Kindly, I'm killing all kinds of kink on karate kick type Brits in my kingdom. Santa ain't real, so grow the hell up. Santa ain't real, so grow the hell up. I said Santa ain't real, so grow the hell up. Santa ain't real, grow up. Again, Santa ain't real. Alexander Hamilton, Alexander Hamilton. Got yourself a problem, you can Alexander handle it. Lost 150 pounds, Alexander Dammy Finn. Never lost a single fight, Alexander Champion. Has a love for weird guitars, Alexander Mandolin. Wishing he could go to sleep, Alexander Ambient. Lives in a department store, Alexander Mannequin. Breath is smelling kinda whack, Alexander Hanuman. See something he doesn't like, he Alexander abandoned it. Loves the office way too much, Alexander Bam and Jim. Alexander Hamilton, Alexander Hamilton. Recently became a saint. Alexander hasn't sinned. Totally skipped lunch. I want an Alexander sandwich. What you want on your foot long? Alexander Hammond. Yo, we make a good president. Alexander candidate. Really need some liquor now. Alexander Hammy-Gin. Doesn't get enough sunlight. Alexander tanning bed. This costume cost $1 jillion. Alexander Dammy Rich. Used to watch the old school Jack. Alexander Annie Penn. Elton John's his favorite artist. Alexander Candlewind. Yo, I dedicate this song to Alexander Hamilton, the greatest president in the world. Let's not talk about politics at the Christmas table. Let's not talk about politics at the Christmas table. Let's not. Yo, I think Hillary should be shot. Oh.
Yesterday, I asked you 300 to come up with more verses for Alexander Hamilton too. And by God, you done did it. Go.
Only smoked once or twice, Alexander dabbled in. Biggest booty in the world, Alexander Dammy Thick. Where did Burr shoot Hamilton? In Alexander's abdomen. All these hateful comments, man, it's Alexander damaging. Yo, what's he do at Christmas time? Alexander Carolyn. A relaxed nail month, Alexander anagram. Just became the brand new pope, Alexander Vatican. Starbucks doesn't know his name. Is there an Alan Hamlin? Stealing everybody's memes, Alexander has me dead. Started singing for the kids, he Alexander Pandering. But what if he's a skeleton? Alexander has no skin. Alex, how'd you like your eggs? Alexander scramble him. He's coming out as black, Alexander African. Didn't fire a single gun, Alexander Hacksaw Ridge. The sucky villain in Iron Man 3, Alexander Mandarin. is 100 years old.
Alexander saggy skin.
Goes to see a therapist.
Alexander management.
Turned into a camel, now he Alexander Campbellton. He couldn't hold it in.
Alexander flatulence.
Is he really a mermaid?
Alexander has a fin.
Bought an Urban Dictionary.
Alexander famine slit.
California's legalized.
Alexander cannabis.
Worst movie of all time.
Alexander happening.
Was a weirdo all through high school.
Alexander had no friends.
Watch got ruined at the beach.
Alexander standing it.
Gonna get hella ripped.
Alexander masculine.
Likes a bear from that movie.
Alexander Paddington.
Trying to make another song.
Alexander ask your fans.
Alexander Hamilton, Alexander Hamilton. Million things I haven't done, but kicking ass ain't one of them.
My name is Eminem, and I'm here to say that I'm drug-free in most every way. My name is Eminem, and I'm here to say that sex before marriage is never the way. Don't take drugs, it'll make you cray. If you see a white van, just stay away. You won't get into heaven unless you pray. Why do middle-aged white men start raps this way? The Kids Bop Kids are here to stay, and the Kids Bop Kids are on tour this May. And I'm loving Kids Bop in a major way. I hope you listen to a bit of Kids Bop today. My name is Eminem, and I'm here to say, if a bully bullies you, then get away. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Eat your broccoli, and you'll be tall someday. Your smile's perfect every single way, and you have more flavor than Bobby Flay. Monopoly with two people is weird to play. I don't get why all the hate on Chick-fil-A. Eating children, that's not okay. Jack's Eminem parody with Taze on Day. You should love Jesus in every way. Someone tries to give you drugs? No way, Jose. Stressed, depressed, and Sherlock obsessed. The best, I'm a petulant mess with no zest. The guest who's hard-pressed to leave house arrest. And presto, you just no talent I possess. Suppressed within, I confess I'm not blessed. Request you digest what I just expressed. Unless you want to test me, give it a rest. Expect to get bested by my prowess. I puff my chest, yes, you're next, it's no contest. Haters trying to phase me, nah, they spewing nonsense.
Markiplier often raises money for charity. Fellas like him are hard to find, they a rarity. Apparently he doesn't really toot his own horn much. Wanna know why? He's good, people! When Sear filmed this, it was 105. My computer died, fried, had to go back inside. Did he complain, moan, pout? Nah, he finished the job with a smile, and you know why? He's good, people! Now I can name rude dudes who are killing me. And drama's fun, but it glorifies villainy. Luckily, these fellas tend to come and go quick. So give me more of them good people. Good. There's a spider above me. Hey, don't touch me. The thing goes gotten yet still nobody loves me. Praise Lord Cthulhu, I'll release you soon. I went to music school just to use auto-tune. Wish I had a wife. Dad, don't go. I hate my life and a stub a toe. Yo, daddy-o, coming to steal your girl. Here I go. When you finna nut, Hyper Track 5. Without my memes, I can't survive. I am a rebel, I never rhyme. Halloween is over, now it's Christmas time. My name is Eminem, and I'm here to say the child called me mommy today. The party thruster is my new favorite thing. Someone needs to take that speaker away. Has it really been 2 years? No way. In 5th grade I was forced to sing. Christmas list, a Christmas kiss, a Christmas wish, and a wish for Christmas. Once upon a Christmas, twice upon a Christmas, 12 days of Christmas, 12 men of Christmas, snow globe and a snow globe Christmas. Can't stress enough, these are separate movies. A prince for Christmas, a princess for Christmas, December bride. Went on a romantic date, Alexander candlelit. Too scared to go on that date, Alexander canceling. Oh my god, call 911, Alexander ambulance. His entire family's dead, Alexander has no kin. Was exposed to toxic waste, Alexander has new limb. Has a speech impediment, Alexander stammering. Pictures with me cost $10, Alexander scamming him. We make real estate simple, Alexander Anderson. Tony, I don't feel so good. Alexander vanishing. Oh look, there is 2 of them. Alexander has a twin. Father left him at age 10. Alexander abandonment. My request did not get in. Alexander sad again. Love some spicy meatball. Alexander Italian. Just say 7 cheeseburgers.
Alexander Flabby Chin.
Turn into a tree, now we Alexander Sapelin. Why is it so hard to find an Alexander cameraman? Doesn't have a cameraman. Alexander has no vid. Eats 5,000 fries a day.
Alexander American.
Knows a lot of tricky words.
Alexander Scrabble win.
Upload Alex Sam 3 now, we Alexander man in it. Jack's first thing he's ever released.
Alexander brand new vid.
Nearly drowned when he was 12.
Alexander cannot swim.
Need to throw your trash away?
Alexander has a bin.
Now he's wearing black and white.
Alexander Panda Skin.
Borrows other people's songs.
Alexander Sampling.
Alexander Hamilton. Alexander Hamilton.
We're starting to run out of things that kind of rhyme with Hamilton.
I don't really get TikTok, do you? No, I don't really get TikTok, do you? Nope, I don't really get TikTok, do you? No, I don't really get TikTok, do you? Nope, I don't really get TikTok, do you? Nope, I don't really get TikTok, do you? No, I don't really get TikTok, do you? Guess it's time for new parents.
Yeah, it's time for new parents.
I guess it's time for new parents.
Yeah, it's time for new parents.
Let's delete the old parents.
Let's delete the old parents.
And then we get some new parents.
Then we get some new.
Haha, I wanna rap today. I'ma show you how to do it, take potato away. Follow my lead, here's the main takeaway. 3 itty bitty steps, then I fade away. Step 1, put a lit fire behind you. It looks very cool. Step 2, try to find words that rhyme, like potato and baked potato. Step 3, upload your song to the net. Collect your checks, then buy your jet. Step 4, there is no step 4. Drop rhymes like it's fire, you're rapper for hire. Stacks of my cash just keep getting higher. Ooh, don't you call me sir, call me sire. Ooh, think you're hotter than me, you a liar. Ooh, I'm a fighter in my prime, you retired. Ooh, got my women in my phone, the quagmire. Ooh, bought a Tesla, Impulse Buyer. Ooh, you ain't even got the money for a tire. Ah!